how can someone register for?
So if you go to our website, indivisibleatlanticcity.com, and click on upcoming events, there is a link to the Citizens Town Hall under upcoming events.
Okay. Anything else you want to present?
We are going to be partnering with the Atlanta County Democratic Committee to canvass to get Democrats elected.
Okay.
Right now, our focus is on Mikey Sherrill. We need Mikey Sherrill to get elected. We cannot have a New Jersey with a Governor Jack.
That's right.
So that is our goal right now. We also need to make sure we maintain control of the state legislature. So in this next election, that means voting for Maureen Rowan and Joanne Famularo in this district.
That's right.
So basically, we are going to be really focusing on getting people registered to vote and getting people to the polls, because we need to maintain a Democratic governor, and we need to maintain control of the state legislature, because it's bad enough that our national rights are at risk, but we want to maintain our rights on the state level.
Right, and just for the record, there's only 2 gubernatorial races in the country this year.
Yes.
That's right.
One is in Virginia, and the second one is in New Jersey. Or one is in New Jersey, the second one's in Virginia. But our governor has the distinction of being one of the most powerful governor in the country, because of the powers in our governor has the distinction of being one of the most powerful governor in the country, because of the powers in the office of governor. So whoever's the governor of New York restaurant, which is in Lansing, for people who might not know, Cardinal is on New York Avenue. New York Avenue, between Pacific and the Boardwalk.
And we don't have a date for the next one yet. I am waiting for Mikey Sherrill's campaign to get back to me. So fingers crossed that she would like to come join us for Drinks for Democracy.
I think she would like
yes, a lot of things you guys got going Indivisible.
Yeah, we're trying.
Yeah.
She has.
Now the other group you talked,
but she needs South Jersey too.
Yeah. The other group that you talked about,
but she needs South Jersey too.
Yeah. The other group that you talked about, Equity, you said?
It's called Indivisible Empathy United.
Okay.
And we're a network of indivisibles. So we have Indivisible Atlantic City, Pleasantville, and Egg Harbor Township.
Gotcha.
And we're all working together.
Okay.
And we're moving forward. We really are going to focus on policies and how policies impact people and impact the issues that we feel empathy about, that we care about.
Okay. Now, Indivisible is a national organization, isn't it?
Yep.
And I was just saying before you came in that the rally that we had in Atlantic City was part of the rallies all over the country. Saying before we had King's Day, correct?
I saw a pink map of Indivisible all over the country. How many rallies they had? They had it in the paper the other day. And they had every. Just
it's like 2,000.
Covered the whole state. I saw it.
Let me ask you this, Alice. If someone was to ask you how you feel about the future of this movement, would you say that you're optimistic, hesitant, despondent? How would you categorize yourself now?
I feel really optimistic, but I do feel that, as you have both said, we need everybody. So I feel cautiously optimistic, because I still think we need to get more people involved.
Yes. Okay.
I think there's a lot of people, and I hate to call it younger people, but I do think a lot of younger people are disillusioned by our political system and by the way our democracy really hasn't been working for them, and rightly so. And we need them to understand that if they get engaged, that they do have a voice and that we can change things using our current system of government. It's just a case of we need people in power to make the decisions that impact us, and we need the right people in power.
Yes.
So
you're cautiously optimistic.
Yeah.
So your message to the listeners and to the people who are listening to the listeners, their family, their circle of influence, because everyone has a circle of influence. Some people have a bigger circle of influence than others because they may have a position, they have a platform, they have a access. So you're saying that get involved.
Get involved, get out there, meet people, talk to people. I thought today, like on the boardwalk, it was just amazing. Just random people came up to us and started talking to us about our banner, and some of them agreed with us and some of them didn't, and some of them didn't care, but it was, you need to, even if all you can do is have a conversation with somebody, do it.
You need engagement.
Because I know people, I'm not political. Well, guess what? Everything is political, whether you like it or not. And we need to be having these conversations with each other, especially.
There's an old saying that says, I don't follow politics, but politics follows you.
Yep.
Kristen, let's hear from you. Because the last program, Council President wasn't here. We got last two, and you demurred. But Kristen, in addition to being our engineer, is our social media person at the NAACP. And so, tell us your viewpoint.
I think everything that we can do to bring awareness, to mobilize, and to like you said, kind of with there is a certain level of misinformation when it comes to the young people. So we do want it to get that information. I do think it's important to try to, bring back faith in the system. I mean, I won't say faith in the system, but you basically can't complain about things if you're not going to get involved in anything. So, I think the work that Indivisible is doing is much needed, and I'm here for it. I really am. Yeah.
So this is our link for social media, Alice. So anything that you want to NAACP to push out, you get it to her, and Kristen will push it out.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And she knows what she's doing, unlike me. So we appreciate her. But
I feel like I have a question. I just can't think of it right now. It kind of maybe left me a little bit.
Well, when you think about it, we have 13 minutes.
Okay.
So if you think about it within 13 minutes, you can ask it. If you don't think about it within 13 minutes, you can reach out to Alice and she can answer it. But going once, going twice.
Okay. So, because I am not as I haven't seen anything or been a part of anything like it. What do you say to the people who would like to join the rally, but feel that it may not be peaceful? What do you say to those people?
So I totally can understand that. There were some issues at No Kings, not at ours, but at other ones, and I think it's a valid concern. I do know that Indivisible as an organization, one of their major values is nonviolent action. So we do everything in our power to keep a rally peaceful. I know on Thursday, for instance, the New Jersey Organizing Project has a safety marshal team, and they've trained us in different ways to kind of keep an eye out. I know on Thursday, for instance, keep an eye out. The police have been, at least in Atlantic City, have been extremely helpful, and like for No Kings, for instance, we were in constant communication with each other leading up to the event with a safety plan, and they knew where all our safety marshals were going to be, and everybody had each other's numbers, and there's a lot put in place to try to keep everyone safe. I also think it's important, and I've communicated this to members of our leadership team, if you are someone that is in a position of privilege, one of your responsibilities at these events is to watch out for people that aren't. And I think you can have the confidence to know that there are people at the event that will be there for each other. And I think if something does happen, you just have to practice caution and leave. You don't want to stick around for it. We've been very fortunate in Atlantic City, and hopefully it continues to stay that way. But I do know a lot of precautions are taken, and if it is something that you still feel hesitant about, there's other ways to get involved if protests aren't for you. And right now we still can protest. I don't know how. I don't feel confident that will continue to be able to safely protest.